A service of KIBMradio.com, the Internet's home for an all old-time radio.
The Diary of Fate.
Fate plays no favorites. It could happen to you.
Book 84, page 327.
In the Diary of Fate.
Yes, here it is. The name Peter Drake. Occupation, treasurer of Lewis Swerdling and Company. A comfortable life for a man of your temperament, wasn't it, Peter? A life that required few important decisions. An occupation that dealt primarily with numbers. You would have gone on in your work secure and contented. Had it not been for your wife, Marcia. She was blindly proud and avaricious. But you loved her, didn't you, Peter? Because of that love, you stand now in the bedroom of your home, the muzzle of a pistol pressed against your temple. And in less than a minute, you will be dead. Soon I will write the final entry under the name Peter Drake. When I have written, I shall read from his record in the Diary of Fate. I hope you'll understand. Peter Drake, it was your unreasoning love for your wife that forced you from the security of your world of numbers. And it was the impelling power of her greedy ambition that drove you to a grim decision. The most important decision of your life. But the ultimate outcome was determined by a little thing. So commonplace and innocent that you failed to notice it that night when you stealthily stepped into your cousin's room.
Hello, Arthur.
Peter, what are you doing sneaking in here at this hour? Why, you're drunk.
You're working late, Arthur. Are you worried?
Yes, I am. I don't know what to do.
I do. I know the answer, Arthur. And this is your last chance. I'll tell you if you'll make me a partner.
So that's why you came here. No, get out of here. Go on, get out.
Oh, no. Not yet, Arthur.
What are you doing? Drop that gun.
Since when do you keep your gun on your desk? Afraid of burglars, Arthur?
Now, Peter, please. Give me back my gun.
Sit down, Arthur. There, at the desk.
What are you going to do, Peter? No! No!
As you fired that shot, Peter Drake, a plan was put in motion. And the end for you was certain. At that moment, Fate, moved unnoticed into your life. Little things. A moment's hesitation. A sudden rainstorm. A lost wallet. These are the tools with which I work. Let us turn back to the point where it all began. The country club dance. Marcia had planned on the occasion for weeks. Regarded it as an important social opportunity. And yet, it was only half over, and you were on your way home.
I can't understand you, Marcia.
You talk about nothing but that dance for a month, and then for no apparent reason, you want to leave in the middle of it.
No apparent reason. Are you blind?
What's the matter?
I'll tell you. Very simple language. I've never been so completely humiliated in my life. Thurman and Arthur Swerdling and their fat wives at a table with the governor. And we seated at the other end of the hall with that obnoxious Mr. Ross.
Oh, Ross isn't a bad sort, Marcia.
He's a fool. And a nobody. And so are the rest of the people at our table. Complete nobodies. Well, Cousin Thurman's wife made certain of that.
Harriet, don't be upset.
She's jealous of me. She made sure I wasn't on the awards committee, nor the receiving line, nor anything else that might have put me in the public eye.
Marcia, darling, we've been over the same thing 1,000 times.
And I'm fed up with it. Sick and tired of being pushed around by the mighty Swerdling.
We've got to be patient, Marcia. Uncle Louis left the business to Thurman and Arthur, not to me.
And the poor nephew became treasurer. Remained treasurer for 6 years. You're brilliant, Peter. You're too smart to say treasurer. You have more brains than the two of them. You should be a partner.
Please, Marcia.
Then let them try to snub and slight and look down their noses. Do something about it. Demand it. You've got to, Peter. You've got to become a partner.
Yes, Peter. You felt the security of your sheltered world crumble before the insistent nagging of your wife, whom you loved deeply. You would do as Marcia asked. You had even begun to believe she was right when an hour after you arrived at your office the next morning, you boldly entered the office occupied by your cousins, Thurman and Arthur.
You left the party early last night, Peter. Anything wrong?
No, I had a headache, that's all.
Well, too bad. Nice party. Well, Peter, what do you want to see me about? That's your account?
No, Thurman, that's been taken care of. I want to talk about my position here. I'm not satisfied, Thurman.
What do you mean, Peter?
Just this. I want to be taken in on equal footing. I want to be up there with you and Arthur.
What are you talking about? I'll handle this now, Arthur. Now, look, Peter. As a treasurer, you're tops. Keeping books, watching expenses, that sort of thing. That's what you're best suited for. As far as making the big deals, handling our delicate foreign commitments, well, you're still a good treasurer.
Look here, Thurman. I've made big money for this company for years. I handled our war contracts. I established our overseas trade.
Yes, you've always done your job well, Peter. No question about that. But no one man is indispensable. Now, don't forget that. And don't force my hand, Peter.
You mean you'd fire me?
Now, let's be sensible about this. Right now, there's nothing open. Arthur and I can handle the whole show. If we need to, we want to. Exactly where you are. I think we understand each other. Now, is there anything else?
No, Thurman. Nothing else.
Very well. Then let's forget it.
Yes, Marcia, I talked to Thurman and Arthur, and things look much better. I'm confident that soon...
How soon, Peter?
Oh, I don't know. It all depends. They both agree my work has done the firm a lot of good.
Did they say anything specific?
Well, they said they're not quite ready yet, but when things pick up...
Oh, Peter, they're stalling you. And they'll keep on stalling you forever. Well, I'm tired of waiting. I'm not going to wait.
What do you mean?
I mean I'm through. For 6 years I've been insulted and looked down on by the Swerdling. I can't take any more. I'm through, I tell you. Through.
Marcia, you don't mean that. You can't leave me.
Peter, you're hurting my arm.
You can't leave me, do you hear? I won't let you. I love you, Marcia. I love you so much that I'd do anything. Anything.
My arm, Peter.
Please, Marcia, you've got to give me more time.
You'd need a whole lifetime. Harriet and Bertha are afraid of me. They'll see that you never get in.
I will. I swear I will. But I need time. I love you so, darling. Please give me time.
All right, Peter. I'll give you 6 months. Frankly, I think it's a waste of time. You'll get into the firm only when the Swerdling brothers are dead and buried. By that time, I'll be too old to care.
Yes, Peter. Your wife had issued an ultimatum. You were forced to a decision. All that night, her words raced through your tortured mind. And by morning, you had reached your decision and established your plan. At the office, you said no more about a partnership. You did your work patiently and quietly. Several weeks went by, and when your chance came, you seized it. You had taken the monthly report into Thurman's office.
What's this? Oh, monthly report, eh? Well, thank you, Peter. Congratulations, my boy. That Dessler thing was a nice piece of work.
Thanks, Thurman. It did work out well, didn't it? Would you like to go over the report?
No. I'm sure it's in fine shape. You just leave it on the desk. By the way, how are you feeling?
Oh, I'm all right. I've been getting a little outdoor exercise lately, and... incidentally, Thurman, perhaps you would like to come with me tomorrow.
Where?
Duck hunting. You used to be a pretty good shot, and I have an excellent place up on the lake.
Well, sounds great, Peter. I'd like nothing better. But I've got a golf date with Larry Colpack tomorrow. Maybe some other time.
Okay, but if you had any questions on the report, I'll be in the office all afternoon.
Just a minute.
Yes, Thurman?
About this duck shoot. Could we get back by noon?
Yes, if we leave early, say about 4:30.
Right. George, I'll do it. You pick me up at 4:30.
Fine. I'll pick you up at your house.
Good. Better sharpen your sights, boy. You're going to have to go some to beat me. I'll be gunning with a vengeance.
Don't worry, Thurman. So will I.
What's the matter, Peter? You're shivering.
I'm freezing. Aren't you cold?
Oh, I like it. It's invigorating. How'd you ever find this place? Not another soul in sight. Uh-oh. Here they come. It's your shot, Peter. Oh, you missed again.
It's this gun. There's something wrong. I can't seem to get the right trigger feel. Maybe it's these gloves.
Blame the gun, the cold, even the ducks. But never the hunter, huh? You can't get away with that. I've got 4 already. Take your gloves off like I did.
Don't have to. I still think it's the gun. Let's trade and see how we do. You're using the heavier shot, you know.
All right, here. Oh, hurry up. Did they come again?
Thurman, turn around.
Peter, stop joking. Don't point that gun at me.
I'm not joking, Thurman. I'm going to kill you with your own gun.
No, Peter, you're out of your mind. You'll never get away with it. Please, Peter, listen to me.
You thought I kept my gloves on because I was cold. No, Thurman. Only your prints will be on this gun. I'm going to blow your stomach wide open.
No, Peter. No.
It'll be an accident.
No.
Now pray, Thurman. Pray.
Yes, Peter Drake. In the cold of the morning, you killed a man. Goaded on by the whiplash tongue of the woman you loved, you committed murder. Now, Peter, the plan was finished, complete. The end for you ordained. There was no turning back. Now there are many entries to be made. Soon I will record them all in the Diary of Fate. Peter Drake. You were convincing with your story of how Thurman met his death. Only his fingerprints were on the gun. And it substantiated your story of how he held the gun by the barrel while he tapped the loose oarlock with the butt when the gun accidentally discharged. You had seen to it that the marks of the oarlock were on the butt, put there after his death. And it was marked down as another hunting casualty. And you can clearly recall shortly after Thurman was buried when you entered Arthur's office, confident that now your long-scheduled promotion was a certainty.
Arthur, why didn't you speak to me before you signed this thing? I could have smelled that trick a mile away. It's only been a month since Thurman's accident, and you get us into a jam like this.
The point is, I didn't ask you. And I am asking you now. What shall we do?
Make me a partner, Arthur, and I can give you all the answers.
This isn't the time, Peter.
Time? You're hedging, Arthur. You know as well as I do you need me here. I belong here. And the only reason I'm not is because your wife is jealous of Marcia.
You shouldn't have said that, Peter. True or not, you shouldn't have said it. If I want your advice again, I'll call you. Good day.
But if it's really that serious, Arthur has to give in, Peter. He's cornered.
Not quite. He still thinks he can find the answer alone. And if he's not a complete fool, he can.
Can't you do something to prevent that? To get him in deeper?
Juggle the books, you mean? Not a chance.
You've got to do something. We'll never get another opportunity like this. When Thurman died, we got our big break. If you let this chance slip by
There's
without...
nothing I can do about it, so forget it.
There is a way to trap him. There must be. If you weren't such a coward, you'd find it.
You dare call me that? What do you know about courage, Marcia? Marcia, this is going to be a shock to you. But do you suppose killing Thurman was easy?
Peter.
Yes, Marcia, I murdered him. Shot him in the belly with his own gun. Now will you shut up and leave me alone?
You. Everyone said it was an accident. And all this time... Peter, you've gone this far. You can't stop now. You've got to go ahead.
No, Marcia. No, please.
This is our chance. Work on the book. Ruin Arthur. Trap him.
Stop it. Stop nagging, pushing, and forcing. In heaven's name, leave me alone and stop goading me. I can't stand anymore. I tell you.
Where are you going?
Out. I just got to have time to think.
As you left, your mind was a turmoil of frustration. You were afraid to go on, and more afraid not to. Then, in a frantic effort to escape your thoughts, you went into a bar. The alcohol was warm inside you, and the churning in your brain quieted and finally stopped. Then you left and went straight to Arthur's house. A light burned in the library, and you watched through the French doors as Arthur sealed an envelope, laid it on the mantel. Stealthily, you opened the doors and stepped into the room.
Hello, Arthur.
Peter, what are you doing sneaking in here at this hour? What? Are you drunk?
You're working late, Arthur. Are you worried?
Yes, I am. I don't know what to do.
I do. I know the answer, Arthur, and this is your last chance. I'll tell you if only you'll make me a partner.
So that's why you came here. No. Now get out of here. Go on, get out.
Oh, no. Not yet, Arthur.
What are you doing? Drop that gun.
Since when do you keep your gun on the desk? Afraid of burglars, Arthur?
Now, Peter, please. Put that gun down.
Sit down, Arthur. There at the desk.
What are you going to do, Peter? No. No!
Now, Peter Drake, you had killed again. You had murdered another man. Then you moved quickly. You wiped the fingerprints, put the pistol in Arthur's right hand, pushed his chair close to the desk, and ran from the room. You hurried to your house where you found Marcia asleep. You got into bed at once And you knew that now, at last, you would rule the Swerdling Empire. Now, Marcia would be happy. You didn't know how long you had slept before you were awakened by Marcia rushing into the room.
Peter, wake up. Have you lost your mind completely? How much do you think you can get away with?
What's the matter?
Here. It's all over the morning paper. Listen to this. Arthur Swerdling dead. President of the Lewis Swerdling Company was found shot to death in the library of his home late last night. Did you do it, Peter?
Yes. Yes, I did it.
Are you sure nobody saw you?
No one saw me. It all happened so fast.
What about this? Although there was every indication Swerdling killed himself, police were silent about a single clue. Which indicates that someone else may have done
A clue? Oh, no, Marcia. What could it be?
Peter, listen to me. You've got to get to the office quick. Make believe that nothing has happened. You didn't see the morning paper.
A clue. If only I could remember.
Get hold of yourself, Peter. You've got to hurry.
Yes. I'm so shaky.
I'll call a cab while you dress. Hurry.
As you rode in a taxi to your office, the fatal words drummed over and over in your brain. The police were silent about a single clue. Yes, Peter, they had found something, and the cold terror of what that meant to you made your fingers tremble as you reached for your wallet to pay the cab fare. Then, for an instant, your heart stopped beating. Your wallet was missing. Frantically, you searched through all your pockets, but it was gone. The awful fact descended over you like a shroud. You ran inside and called Martha. Had her look for it at home. Her voice was heavy with fear as she told you it was not there. You had to find out. Had to know if your wallet was the clue. You decided to go back to Arthur's. And in a few moments later, as the wave of panic mounted inside you, you walked up to his door and pressed the bell.
I'm Peter Drake. I'd like to see Bertha, Mrs. Swerdling.
Were you a friend of Mrs. Swerdling's?
Yes, a cousin. I'm the treasurer of his firm.
Mrs. Swerdling's pretty broken up. She said she didn't want to see anybody.
Oh, I understand, of course, sir. May I ask who you are?
Lieutenant Fitzsimmons, police department.
Oh, I read in the paper that you men had found some sort of clue. Do you mind telling me what you found?
I really couldn't say, Mr. Drake.
I couldn't go back to the office, Marcia. Look at me. I'm shaking all over. And the police wouldn't tell me a thing.
I didn't find your wallet, Peter. I looked everywhere.
Huh? Oh, what am I going to do?
Think, Peter. When did you have your wallet last?
At that bar. I must have paid with my drinks last night.
Peter, what's the matter?
That man coming up the walk. He's the waiter. The one at the bar. And look at that tall man in back of him. It's the detective. I talked to him at Arthur's.
Peter.
Sure, it's simple now. They must have found my wallet in Arthur's library. They traced my movements, and that waiter, he told them what time I left the bar.
You can get away. Run, Peter. Out the back.
Look. Stall him, will you? Stall him as long as you can.
Where are you going?
To the bedroom. Come on, answer the door.
Mrs. Drake?
Yes?
I'm Lieutenant Fitzsimmons, police department. I'd like to talk to your husband in connection with the death of Arthur Swerdling.
He's not feeling well. If you could come back.
What's that?
Peter! Oh, no! Oh!
He's dead. Killed himself.
Yes, Peter Drake is dead by his own hand, and justice has been served. Although the man is dead, I, Fate, has still another entry to make in his record. And lest any mortal fail to understand my writing beyond this finality, I will add the reason. In a few moments, I will write again. And when I have written, I will read from the Diary of Fate. When the delicate scales of justice seek their equilibrium, do I, Fate, move through the lives of mortals. Only when good has counterweighed evil do I rest. Remember that when the thought is born, the word spoken, the deed performed, the pen indicts. And having been written, the words are indelibly entered in the eternal ledger of the universe. Take heed, you who listen, that your decision be not for evil. For once the decision is made, there is no turning back. And if the decision be for evil, the end for you is certain. In the life of Peter Drake, the plan was set in motion with his decision, and the conclusion was inevitable. For him, self-destruction.
Suicide? But why?
Because he was cornered. Because you came after him for Arthur's murder.
What?
Yes. And he murdered Thurman, too.
Wait a minute. Arthur Swerdling was a suicide. We found the note he left.
What note?
Arthur Swerdling left a suicide note on the mantel of his room. He confessed juggling the company's books. That's why I'm here. Your husband was the firm's treasurer, and I thought that...
But the clue. You found a clue.
Oh, that was nothing. It turned out to be a false lead.
No, you're lying. What about the wallet? He lost his wallet.
Yeah, he did that. This man just told me about it down at the door.
Yeah, lady, that's right. You see, he lost it at my bar, and I just wanted to return it. I figured it was the honest thing to do.
Now it is time to close the book. Another entry has been duly recorded on the pages of eternity, and the sensitive scales of justice are suspended in absolute balance. In the case of Peter Drake, as in the cases of all mortals, I, Fate, am but the instrument of a plan. And the little things that happen every day, the trivia of life, are the tools with which I work. It was a little thing, the innocent loss of a wallet, which, magnified 1,000-fold by Peter's complex of guilt, proved his undoing. Ponder well the moral, and remember, you who listen, that there is a page for you in
The Diary of Fate. Produced by Larry Finley. Diary of Fate is a Finley transcription, brought to you from Hollywood. Fate plays no favorites. It could happen to you.
Book 22, page 475.
In the Diary of Fate.
Yes, here it is. The name John Carthage, Doctor of Medicine. In just a moment, John Carthage will awaken from a drug-induced sleep. He is alone in his luxurious mountain lodge. The last few days have been a strain which sapped his energy. A brilliant and almost miraculous piece of surgery performed upon one who had influenced his well-ordered and meticulous existence. And in just a little while, John Carthage will be dead. As I am preparing to write the final entry on his page, John Carthage is bitterly railing against me and his forgetfulness regarding a little thing. Yes, John Carthage, in a very short while, you will realize the true meaning of fate. In a moment, I will read from the record of Dr. John Carthage in The Diary of Fate. I hope you'll understand. Yes, John Carthage, if it were not for a little thing, you would not now be alone in your lodge. And at this moment, aware that for you the end is certain. While there is still time, I want to go over your page in my diary. It was during the long-planned weekend at your mountain retreat. You and your lovely young wife, Jane, in company with Dr. Baldwin, were awaiting the return of Mason Gray from a hunt. Remember?
John, come quickly.
What's wrong? What's the matter?
Outside, hurry.
What's the trouble, John?
John, look. Oh, no. Great Scott.
Oh, Mason. Mason, darling. Oh, my precious Mason.
How in the world did he make it? And on the horse, too.
Get a flashlight quickly, Jane. Doctor, help me get him down.
All right.
Take a seat, all right? How awful. His gun must have exploded.
Abdominal. Hemorrhaging badly, too.
Let's cut away the clothing and expose the area, Doctor. Will you get my bag from the station wagon? We'll curtail hemorrhage and pour sulfur in the opening.
Yes, John Carthage. That was a very important entry on your page. Everything had been so carefully thought out. And then something had happened to alter the course of things. To John Carthage, life had been well ordered. His practice was precise and skillful. And once in the beginning, idealistic and humanitarian. But the ideals Dr. John Carthage had as a graduate physician were gradually smothered by a growing prestige. There was the night, John, that you had arrived home late and went to your wife's room. Remember?
Jane, I'd like to speak with you a moment.
I'm so tired. Can't it wait till morning?
No, it can't.
Oh, very well. Now what's bothering me?
Mason Gray.
Oh, that again. It's so late and I'm so
Jane,
tired.
we've got to settle this thing. You must stop seeing Gray having anything to do with him.
Why shouldn't I see Mason? His work on low-cost housing has given me something worthwhile to do. Takes up the endless days and nights of being alone.
Oh, what excellent company you choose. A worthless, unsuccessful, nincompoop architect.
A man of ideals. A man such as you might have been if money and success hadn't gone to your head.
Oh, Tommy Rod. The man's taken you in.
No, he hasn't. When we were married 5 years ago, you wanted to help people. You were going to be a friend of the poor. You were never going to turn away from a sick man because he couldn't pay you a big fee. I think that's why I fell in love with you, John. But you certainly have changed.
I've given you a good life. There's nothing you want that you can't have.
Nothing I can't buy, except the feeling that I'm of some use to someone, that I'm needed by someone.
Certainly you're not in love with Gray.
I'm not sure. But if I am, you've driven me to it by leaving me alone. You may not know it, but you don't care for me anymore.
You know that isn't true.
How about your outside interests? All the little Marys and Alices and the diamond bracelet you gave Mrs. Blend. That's the only one I know about, but there must be others. John, I want a divorce. I want to make something of my life.
Then you are in love with Mason Gray.
Even if I never saw Mason again, I still want a divorce. I want my freedom.
I can't believe that. You are in love with him, aren't you?
I'll admit we've had a great deal of companionship.
Jane, you'll stop seeing Gray and there'll be no more talk of divorce.
And if I don't do what you say?
You'll stop seeing Gray if I have to ruin him. If I have to run him out of town. He'll never have you regardless of what I have to do to keep you two apart.
I'll answer it. The servants are asleep. If you haven't awakened them with your loud talk. Hello?
Is Dr. Carthage there?
Why, he's retiring now. Is it important?
This is Dr. Baldwin.
Oh, yes, Dr. Baldwin. Just a moment, please. John, you better answer.
Hello, Dr. Baldwin.
Hello, Dr. Carthage. Going to bed, old boy?
Oh, well, I have a bad headache. Is there an emergency at the hospital?
No, but there is some fine news for you that I thought you might want to hear.
Fine. What is it?
Carthage, I suggested that the governor consult you.
The governor?
Yes, I thought that would wake you up. He will phone for an appointment when he comes down here at the end of the month.
Say, that's wonderful. I certainly appreciate your thought of me.
Yes, it meant a great deal for you, John Carthage, to have the governor as a patient. Another jewel in the crown of prestige. You went to your room, but the good news did not make you happy. Your hatred of Mason Gray welled up within you until he loomed as a threatening factor which you had to eliminate. Sleep did not come until you had made a decision. It was then that I, Fate, made another entry on your page. You remember the next day at the hospital?
Dr. Stan, please call, sir.
Carthage! Dr. Carthage!
Please call,
I
sir.
say, Dr. Carthage. Yes. Dr. Baldwin, I'm sorry.
You must have a serious problem under consideration.
I'm terribly sorry. I didn't notice. I was wrapped up in the problem.
Nothing serious, my boy?
Huh? Oh, no. Case, you know how it is.
Yes. Well, I just wanted to tell you that you had better get some practice with your trigger finger.
What? I don't understand.
Shooting. I'll be able to accept your invitation for a weekend at your lodge after all.
Oh, of course, yes. I'm glad to have you.
Surely you hadn't forgotten.
Oh, not at all. How's this weekend?
Good. Splendid shooting up there, too. Nice crowd you have there. And James an excellent host.
Well, thanks. I guess the whole crowd will be there.
Good, Carthage. You know, that fellow Mason Gray. Amusing, these fellows with radical ideas about what sort of living a poor man's entitled to.
Why, I hadn't thought about it. Oh, yes, Dr. Baldwin. It's an excellent idea. Having Gray there, why, he'll account for a great deal of amusement.
So that's my story, Mason, and I'm afraid that now this is the end.
Suppose I insist upon seeing you. There's been nothing wrong.
Sensible. We've had a splendid friendship, and you've given me an interest in something worthwhile. Before, I felt useless to the entire world, including my husband.
And you got nothing more from our friendship?
Let's be neither romantic nor dramatic, Mason.
Jane, I must say this.
As long as John has decided to read something into our association that didn't exist, I must say that in part he's right.
Mason, please don't complicate things.
You must have guessed that I like you much more than I should. Jane, I love you, and you know you're in love with me.
I don't think I'm in love with anyone. All I want now is freedom to start over. I told John that if I'd never met you, that I'd still want a divorce. Of course, with his ego, he can't see it.
And neither do you.
Please give me just one chance to straighten out my life. I must figure things out. Once I'm free again, I know I can find myself. Until then, it's goodbye, Mason.
It's just as well, John Carthage, that you weren't present at that meeting. You had a plan in mind. A plan that would forever remove the danger of Mason Gray. That plan, however, required the appearance of a conciliatory attitude toward Jane. So that evening, you were different from the overbearing egomaniac you had become.
Jane, it's difficult to speak about last night.
I'd rather not. I haven't changed my mind.
But I must say that I'm sorry, Jane. I spoke in anger and in hate. I spoke from jealousy and the fear of losing you. See, in my own way, I love you very much, darling. I shan't even ask you not to see Gray. All I ask is that you delay your decision a little while. Think things over.
John, if I thought there was the slightest chance that we'd come to an understanding...
There is. Now, please, all I ask is a chance. Why, tomorrow I'm going up to the lodge to prepare for the weekend. We promised Dr. Baldwin and Mason Gray the last time they were up.
Mason Gray?
Yes.
Are you really going to invite him? After everything you said about him? After what you accused us of?
I meant what I said. And I'll be friendly with him because I do trust you. Oh, Jane, give me this one chance.
A chance for what, John Carthage? A very pretty speech. And very effective with Jane. But I, fate, knew what was in your mind. That insincere speech about a new start and the hand of friendship. Yes, it was very effective in masking your plan. Your plan of death for Mason Gray. In a moment, I will read again from your page in The Diary of Fate. In your mind, John Carthage, the taking of the life of the man who threatened your home was justified. And you were nervous, highly irritated, when on your arrival at the lodge, you suddenly recalled that it was Gamson, the caretaker's day off. But also, it would give you time to prepare the plan you were perfecting without other eyes observing your work.
Police is certainly getting run down. Leads haven't been raked up. Look at that gate in the crowd. Confound it. Ripped the sleeve on my new jacket. What a nasty scratch on my arm, too. I told Gamson time and again that someday a horse would get a nasty cut from those rusty nails. That senile old fool. Let's see. Oh, yes, I remember. Put it in the locker with my saddle. The best shotgun on the market this time. Dad brought down many a fine bird with it. Oh, too bad the breech is cracked. That can be repaired. temporarily. No graphite rubbed into the crack. With a heavy loaded shell, it'll explode right in your face, Gray.
You did your work well, John Carthage. The gun was certain to explode and kill the one firing it. No one but you knew that it was broken. Yes, it would pass the closest scrutiny. And you smiled with self-satisfaction. Then remember that weekend you successfully restrained your nervousness as you awaited the results of your plan.
What's the matter, James?
I'm worried about Mason. He should have been back long ago.
Nothing to worry about, my dear. The shooting was probably so good he overstayed. But to allay your fears, Jane, I'll walk down the trail a ways and see if I can find any traces. John! John, come quickly!
What's wrong? What's the matter?
Outside, hurry!
What's the trouble, John?
John, look!
Oh, no. Great God.
Oh, Mason. Oh, Mason, darling. Oh, Mason.
How in the world did he make it? And on the horse. Get a flashlight quickly, James. Doctor, help me get him down, will you? Oh, how awful. His gun must have exploded.
Abdominal. Hemorrhaging badly.
Let's cut away the clothing and expose the area. All right. Doctor, get my bag from the station wagon, will you? We'll curtail hemorrhage and pour sulfur in the opening.
Thanks, Jane. John, you hold the flashlight. Jane, quick. You get John's bag from the station wagon. I'll stay here and help him.
Darling.
He isn't dead yet. Go get my bag, quick.
Hold the light over here, John, so I can cut away the shirt. We've got to get him to the hospital, quick. There may be a slim chance, but I doubt it.
During the wild ride, your thoughts were mixed, John. Hatred, the hope that Mason would die before reaching the hospital, and bitterness for your wife. Baldwin was mildly surprised at Jane's sudden and open revelation of her love for Mason. And Mason Gray's thoughts were not of this world, for he was in a coma, except for the few seconds he revived sufficiently to gasp out the few words that the gun had exploded. Then the wild ride was over, and they soon had Mason Gray in the operating room. In the surgeon's lounge, you and Baldwin were talking, remember?
John, he might pull through.
I hope so. I feel I'm responsible.
Nonsense. It was an accident. But if anyone can save him, it's you.
Why, I can't. Why, look at my hands. I'm so shaken I can't operate. Get Kopak. He's good.
No, he's on vacation. And the only other man I'd trust this to is Swerdling.
I couldn't do it. Can't you understand?
More than you think, Carthage. I don't wish to be embarrassing, but if you pull him through, the brilliant physician saving his friend's life, I think it would be good all the way around.
Yes, I see.
It would be good, you thought. You would appear to do your best. The operation would be a success, but the patient would die. That was your intention as you started the keen search for fragments of the breech block. You wondered what strange quirk caused the gun to explode against the abdomen instead of against the head of Mason Gray as you had planned. But now you must concentrate.
Pulse. Respiration.
Pulse 120. Respiration very shallow.
Give him the adrenaline.
Giving 1 cc of adrenaline.
The powder burns you excised swiftly. Then the search through the viscera for perforations. There were a number, and each must be neatly trimmed, sutured.
Pulse up to 150, Doctor.
This was your chance to let him die. You'd done about all you could. No one in this room could accuse you. Then your eye caught something. Something in that torn and mangled abdominal cavity. Your voice quickened.
Pulse 165.
Give him coronet.
Now you were your old competent self. Your hands worked like swift machines. And you spoke to the assistant surgeon.
Dr. Ralph, I want a piece of that tissue for biopsy.
Yes, John Carthage. You could still look other physicians in the eye proudly. Now you knew that Mason Gray would come out of this operation miraculously healed of a deadly gunshot wound. And your victory was yet not lost. But fate was waiting. Remember when you went back to the lodge that same night?
Jane.
Oh, John, I expected you to phone.
I wanted to tell you about Gray. I operated. Barring complications, he'll be all right. He'll recover. It may take some time to convalesce.
Thank you. I behaved so miserably before Dr. Baldwin.
Now I'm certain you're in love with Gray.
I didn't know until this happened, believe me.
Regardless of that, if you still want your freedom, I really won't stop you. But there's one proviso.
Mm-hmm.
That you get a quiet divorce in Las Vegas, then marry Gray at once. But I shan't support him. You must move to some other city.
I don't want any of your money.
I hope neither of you will ever regret this.
Honey, this is really wonderful of you to understand.
Please call Jansen. I need a good stiff drink.
He didn't come. Probably in a drunken town. I'll get the drink for him.
Oh, no, thanks. I think I'll go to bed. I don't feel too well.
If you don't mind, I think I'll drive into town.
Tonight?
I'm dreadfully sorry, but I'd like to go into the city.
Why be sorry? I understand. Good night, Jane. And goodbye.
Now, John Carthage, you were alone in your mountain lodge, and you could enjoy your secret. For in that operating room, you saw an all too familiar manifestation. It changed your plans completely. You decided to use all of your skills to save Gray, to bring Jane and her love together for a very few months. Then, because of the tiredness and tension, you decided to take enough sedatives to ensure a good sleep. You lay down expecting to sleep at least 12 hours. But before sleep came, you relived those moments when you took that small bit of tissue from Gray's abdominal cavity to the laboratory. Remember how you examined it carefully under the microscope? The tentative diagnosis you had made was substantiated.
It is. This is better punishment for you than a sudden death. Cancer. Yes, cancer. The first symptoms you'll blame on the old wound, then the pain will gradually increase. If you have enough money, you'll not be able to work. Jane will work for you. Yes. Work to pay the medical bills. Work against fate to buy drugs to ease those pains. The surgery tonight will advance metastasis. No. I hope not too rapidly. A long and painful illness to you, Mason Gray. And the best of it to Jane.
Now it is time for me, Fate, to write the final entry. Yes, John Carthage, you made your choice. And now the pen will write. The plan is complete. Finished. Hear well, you who think that fate is unkind, and listen. For in a moment I will read the last entry on the page of John Carthage in The Diary of Fate. John Carthage, you are awakening from your drug-induced sleep. And in a short while, you will be dead. You plotted a murder, and you really succeeded. For with proper treatment in the early stages of cancer, Mason might have recovered. But you didn't advise him of his condition, and he will die. Almost 48 hours have elapsed since you went into the barn to get the gun. Slippery leaves, a sagging corral gate, a torn sleeve, and a scratch from a rusty nail. A minor scratch you forgot to take care of because of your interest in planning Mason Gray's death. Now you are fully awake and alone, except for me, Fate. You try to get up from your bed, but you are paralyzed. You can't move. What is it you are now saying, John Carthage?
Scratch. I'd forgotten. Oh, the pain. I can't call out. Can't reach the phone. Can't move. Can't open my jaws. I've got tetanus.
And so John Carthage is dead. The next day, Gamson, the caretaker, found him lifeless in his bed, the victim of lockjaw. Heed well, you who listen, and remember, there is a page for you in
The Diary of Fate. Produced by Larry Finley, Diary of Fate is a Finley transcription brought to you from Hollywood. Fate plays no favorite. It could happen to you.
Book 74, page 309.
In the Diary of Fate.
Yes, here it is. The name Trina Crowley, housewife. A record with little to distinguish it until towards the end of the page. And there the notations become more crowded, more distasteful. For 23 years, Trina Crowley has lived on this earth. And now she sits sobbing alone. For in a few moments, she will start her walk to the gas chamber, cursing me, fate, for the bonds of circumstance I wove around her. In a moment I will read from her record in the Diary of Fate. I hope you'll understand.
Put that phone down, Jake.
The gun. So you knew about the money in the trunk. That's just what I thought you
Drop
would.
that phone, Jake.
Give me that gun, Trina.
Stay where you are.
Trina, give me that.
Oh, Jake.
For 6 years, Trina had been married to Jake Crowley, and she felt but a certain affection for him. To Trina, Jake had come as an answer to her prayer, the means by which she could escape the humdrum life of Redlands. But the wonderful lodge which Jake owned in the mystic Mojave had become a dusty auto court in the stifling desert. But let us go back to a June morning, the last day of the tourist season. Until November, you and your husband would be alone, Trina, merely existing until cooler weather allowed you to open again. You were having breakfast with Jake, thinking of the ordeal of surviving the lonely months ahead.
8 o'clock. 8 in the morning, and it's so hot already you can't breathe.
Is there more coffee?
No. Jake, why don't we get away somewhere this summer? Jake, do you have to read the paper while I'm talking?
Says here a guy up in Pendleton
Jake,
got...
listen to me. I'm sick and tired of all of this. The heat, the spiders. Jake, why don't we get a change and go away somewhere? Like we used to. We could have fun, Jake.
Look, Trina, we can't go away, and that's final. We have some fixing up to do. We don't have money enough to go away.
We do.
We don't. Now, will you let me read the paper?
If you're going to read, you might at least let me have some of the paper.
Oh, for goodness sake, here.
Oh, never mind. Not that important. The Crowley life. Nothing but a shack in the desert. Wish I were in Bessie Halton's shoes.
Maybe it's a good thing you're not.
Why?
Listen to this. Bessie Halton, owner of the Halton Lodge Mojave, is believed to have disappeared. It is thought she was on her way to the bank with deposits from the lodge. When last seen, she was with a tall, handsome man, about 35. Police suspect that...
Oh, that's a lot of hooey.
What do you mean, hooey? She had $20,000 with her.
If I know Bessie, she'll do all right. She'll turn up.
And the police are all wrong, huh?
She's probably gone off somewhere, having the time of her life.
Paper here says a tall, handsome stranger. Well, that's what happens when you play around with strange men.
Oh, for goodness sake, Jake. She'll turn up someplace. And then crow about the wonderful time she had on her trip. If I know Bessie, she'll turn up.
As the day wore on, you forgot about everything, didn't you, Trina? Everything except the heat and your growing resentment toward your husband. It was growing dark as you and he sat at the dinner table in silence. And then a car pulled a stop outside. Remember?
Jake, there's someone outside.
I heard it. Hello! Oh, looking for a room?
Yeah, I was. You're not closed, are you?
Closed tomorrow. This is our last day for the season.
You got something I can have for the night?
3A is open. It's the only one. It's $4.50.
That's good enough. Glad I found your place. I'd like a shower after a hot day like today. And I didn't relish the idea of driving all night.
Well, if you want to go right to your room, you can come back to the office and register later.
Thanks, I'll do that.
Say, Mr.
Borton.
Look, I'll drive your car down, Mr. Barton. You might as well register now.
Oh, that's okay. I'll drive down myself.
Well, I just...
What's the matter? Something wrong?
Well, to tell you the truth, you see, this close to the end of the season, we get paid in advance.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
$50. Here, just a minute. I'll get you change.
What's the matter, Jake? Who was that?
Oh, a guy named Barton driving a new Packard.
Well?
I'm going to put him in 3A. He gave me a $50.
A $50 bill to pay for a $2 room?
I told him it was $4.50. Yeah, Trina. There's blood on the seat of his car.
Oh, now you're playing Sherlock Holmes.
Okay, be smart. I tell you, it's blood. Something funny about that guy.
Oh, Jake, stop making...
As soon as he gets settled in 3A, I'm going to have a look at his car. There, see it? Now what do you got to say?
It does look like blood.
I knew there was something phony about Barton. That's why I got him to pay in advance.
You looking for something?
We just noticed there's blood on the seat of your car. At least it looks like.
It is blood. I cut my hand on the wind wing. Bandaged it with my handkerchief. Not too good, but it'll do.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm Mrs. Crowley. We just came down to see if there was anything you wanted.
No, thanks.
Say, I see you got a trunk in the back there. Want some help with it?
No, I'll leave it in the car, thanks.
I'll be glad to help you into the cabin with it. You must have a lot of clothes in it.
Well, as a matter of fact, they're ties.
Ties? That whole big trunk?
I'm traveling for the Swerdling Tie Company. Those are samples.
Are you sure you don't want anything?
Oh, everything's fine, thanks. Don't worry about me. I'll be okay.
If you want anything, Mr. Barton, be sure to let me know.
As you walked back to the office with your husband, you thought about his stupidity, about the heat, about his childish imagination, and about the handsome Ralph Barton. As you sat down and lit a cigarette, you realized Jake was talking.
And that routine about cutting his hand on the wind wing. Trina, there's something funny about all this.
If Mr. Barton says that's how he cut his hand, that's how it was. He doesn't look like he'd lie.
And that trunk. Why should he leave the trunk out in the car?
He said there were ties in it.
Ties? You ever saw a whole trunk full of ties? Trina.
What?
Look down there, down the drive to 3A.
Why, it's Mr. Barton. He's carrying his trunk inside the cabin.
Trina, Bessie Halton's lodge isn't too far from here, you know.
What are you trying to build up to?
Well, Bessie Halton has disappeared, and they said a tall, handsome stranger. It's Mr. Barton, if that's his name. He's tall and handsome. Trina, that trunk bothers me.
You're not thinking that...
I don't know, Trina. I don't know.
The next morning, Trina, Jake was outside, working on the water pump in the shed. Looking up, you saw Barton walking toward the office, and you put a hand up to brush back some unruly hair, straighten your dress. As he entered the office, you noticed his eyes weren't sun-bleached like Jake's. They were deep and blue.
Oh, good morning, Mrs. Crowley. Last night, your husband said you were closing up for the season.
Yes?
Well, I just wondered if it were an absolute deadline. I'd like to stay on a while if I could.
Well, we officially close, but I suppose that...
Well, according to my itinerary, I don't have to be in Carson City for 4 more days, and I like the heat.
Oh, you like the heat here?
Yes, strangely enough, I do. It's good for my sinus. And there aren't too many people. I mean, I like the quiet.
Oh, there's plenty of that.
Well, if you think it's all right, I'll just pay in advance for 4 more days then.
My husband likes to play boss man, so you'll have to check with him. But just say I think it's okay, and I'm sure we'll be able to make an exception. In your case, you can find him out in the shed.
Good. I'll go out and tell him.
You were very pleased that chance had brought into your drab existence something out of the usual dull routine you had grown to hate. Ralph Barton. Standing behind the curtains at the window, you could hear your husband talking to Barton.
Well, if Mrs. Crowley said it was all right, it's okay with me.
Good. Now, there's one other thing. I'd like to put my car in the garage.
Well, guests usually leave their cars out.
No, but if I'm going to be here 4 more days, I'd like to protect it from the sun.
Well, I keep my car in the garage, and to get yours in, I'd have to move a lot of stuff.
It's really pretty important to me. Don't want to ruin the paint job. Perhaps a $10 bill would make some difference?
Yeah, perhaps it would. I'll have Trina get lunch for 3.
Lunch is ready any time, Jake.
Okay. Now, before I call Barton in, I want to tell you something. I'm not going to be here to eat with you.
Why?
Well, all that talk about having to put his car in the garage, well, something funny about that. You just keep Barton here and keep him busy.
What do you mean, keep him busy? For how long?
Look, I'm going to call Barton and tell him lunch is ready. I won't be at the table. You tell him I had to finish that work on the pump out in the shed.
What are you going to...
Let me finish, will you? Now, you'll have to keep him busy talking and eating for at least 20 minutes. And while you two are busy eating, I'm going to have a look in that trunk.
Yes, Trina Crowley. You were torn by mixed emotions. On the one hand, you were pleased and flattered by Ralph Barton's courtesy and attention. On the other hand, there was cold fear and the thought that your husband's suspicions might prove to be correct. Thoughts become the parents of the deed, but no mortal can conceal anything. All are written on the pages of time. And now, it is time for another entry on your page. When I have written, I will read from your record in the Diary of Fate. Yes, Trina Crowley, your own greed, your evil mind would soon bring forth a decision. For while occupying Ralph Barton's attention, you knew your husband, Jake, was in the cabin trying to solve the mystery of the trunk.
Something more, Mr. Barton?
Oh, not another thing, thank you. When it's this hot, I don't have much appetite. But that certainly was a wonderful lunch, Mrs. Crowley. It's too bad your husband missed it.
Oh, he's so used to my cooking, he doesn't think twice about it anymore.
Lucky man, Mr. Crowley. Although, maybe a bit blind. Well, if you'll excuse me.
Oh, but you can't go yet. I have some fresh berry pie for dessert.
Oh, no, I've got to stop sometime. You'll have me wanting to stay here forever.
Would that be so terrible?
I think it might be fun, but I don't think the Home Office would approve.
Let me get you that pie.
No, thanks. Nothing more. I'm going back to my cabin.
Oh, Mr. Barton.
What are you doing in here, Crowley?
Oh, I came down to clean up your room.
Your wife said you were out back.
Well, I thought I might just as well clean your room before lunch.
When you clean the guest rooms, do you always try to open trunks? I suggest that you leave now.
Look, Mr. Barton, you've got this all wrong.
I wouldn't want anything to happen to you, Mr. Crowley.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, Mr. Barton. I told you to keep Barton here at the table until I got back.
Well, the man wasn't hungry. What can I do? Tie him up and force food down his throat? I tell you I did everything I could.
All right. Don't blow your top. Listen, Trina, I'm convinced he's got something besides ties in that trunk. He's too concerned about it.
You think Barton's a killer, don't you?
I'm convinced of it.
Jake, what are you going to do?
I'm taking the car, going into Mojave to get the late paper.
Going to leave me here?
You'll be all right. Just stay here, inside. You can keep an eye on Barton. If there's a reward, I want it.
Jake.
What?
Jake, what do you think really is in that trunk?
I think it's the body of Bessie Halton.
And so, Trina, your husband left for Mojave. He wouldn't be back for over an hour. And you were alone with Ralph Barton. Again, you had that same mixture of emotions. Fear that he might be the killer. And yet, a quickening of the pulse as you thought of his attractiveness. Then suddenly, a car drove up.
Good afternoon, Sergeant Colfax.
Good afternoon, Mrs. Crowley.
Will you come in?
No, thanks. Just stop by for a moment. Got some unpleasant news for you. They found Bessie Holton's body in Rock Canyon.
Oh, how terrible.
But they didn't find any money. The killer must have got away with about $20,000.
$20,000?
May have been more. But they figure Bessie Holton had at least that much when she left the lodge. I really came out to ask a question.
About what, Sergeant?
I wondered if you'd seen any strange men around during the last couple of days.
Why,
Well, I know you're closed down for the season, so I won't ask to see you regularly.
Oh, yes, we are. We're closed officially.
Anyway, I noticed there aren't any cars in front of your cabin.
Oh, no, there aren't any. Do you think this man still has the $20,000?
Oh, we're sure of it, ma'am. You haven't seen anyone, huh?
No, I haven't seen anyone.
Well, I'll get along then. Thanks, Mrs. Crowley. Sorry to bother you.
Oh, no bother at all.
But if you happen to see a stranger around, you let us know, won't you? He might be that guy we're looking for.
Yes, I will. Goodbye.
Bye.
A stranger with $20,000. $20,000 in cash.
Yes, Trina Crowley. $20,000. Your husband was wrong then, wasn't he? There couldn't be a body in that trunk, but there could be money. You thought of this as you walked toward cabin 3A. And you were smiling as you knocked on the door of Ralph Barton's cabin.
Oh, hello, Mrs. Crowley.
I brought down some clean sheets and pillowcases.
Oh, very thoughtful of you. Won't you come in?
Yes, I will, thanks. I guess Jake was a little out of line.
Oh, that. I'd forgotten. Guess I blew up. Well, I'm glad the pretty member of the Crowley family forgives me.
You see, Jake's so tied up in this murder that
Murder?
The Bessie Holton murder. Surely you knew about that.
Well, I did read something about her disappearance. I wasn't too interested.
Jake was. And is. He went into town to get the late papers. Wants to see if they've caught the killer yet.
Oh. Do you think they have?
No. And I think he's too smart to get caught. It's a long drive to Mojave. Jake will be gone an hour or so.
Oh. Trina.
Yes?
Wasn't that a police car that came in a while ago?
Yes, it was. The officer wanted to know if there had been any strangers around here. But I told him there hadn't been. After all, you're not a stranger now. Are you?
Suppose not.
They found Bessie's body in Red Rock Canyon. But they didn't find any money. The man who killed her must still have it with him. $20,000.
$20,000's a lot of iron men.
What would you do if you had $20,000?
Oh, I don't know, Trina. Why?
Oh, I was just thinking. The guy that got that money isn't going to have a worry in the world. Do you suppose he has a girl?
Oh, I wouldn't know.
She's lucky. You know, I'd do anything for $20,000. Or half of it.
Anything?
I might even kill for it.
That's pretty broad, isn't it?
Ralph, if you had that money, if I say, would you take me away with you?
You're married, remember?
I'm pretty, aren't I? Aren't I, Ralph?
Trina, let's not get involved in something.
Kiss me. Please.
Trina, that shouldn't have happened.
That shouldn't have happened? Why? Why?
You're a very attractive girl, Trina, but you're married.
Why couldn't you?
That's Jake driving in now. Come on, we'll walk out and meet him.
Listen, Ralph.
Hello, Mr. Crowley. Back early, huh?
Yes, picked up a paper at Fenston Corners. Didn't have to go all the way to Mojave.
What's the matter, Jake?
Come into the house, Trina. I want to talk to you. And, Mr. Barton.
Yes?
You can wipe that lipstick off. I leave, you make a pass at Barton.
Look, Jake, it was just one
of those things. Yeah, I know. I understand you, Trina.
It was perfectly harmless, Jake, really.
That man in 3A is probably the murderer. And you say making love to him is perfectly harmless?
I wasn't making love to him. He grabbed me and kissed me. And then you came in and...
You're sure you're not thinking about the 20 G's in that trunk of his? The papers say the police found the body, but not the money. So, he's got the money. And I'm going to turn him in.
What are you going to do?
Phone the police. Tell them where this guy is.
Don't do it, Jake.
What do you mean? That man's a killer.
Put that phone down, Jake.
The gun. So you knew about the money in the trunk. That's just what I thought.
Drop that phone, Jake.
Give me that gun, Trina.
Stay where you are.
Trina, give me that...
Oh, Jake!
You stood there, terror-struck for a moment, Trina. And then the gun fell from nerveless fingers. Your husband was dead at your feet. You'd killed him.
I heard a shot. What
Ralph, he's dead. Jake's dead. I shot him.
Trina, what do you mean?
Darling, we've got to get away.
But listen, Trina.
Don't you understand? Jake's dead. We've got to get away.
But I can't.
You've got money, lots of money. We can go away, far away. Maybe Mexico.
Trina, listen.
You've got more money in your trunk than we'll ever be able to spend. Hurry.
Please, Trina, let me...
Money's the most important thing in the world. I've always thought so. And now I've killed her. Oh, my darling, hurry, please.
I'm trying to tell you, Trina, that I don't...
I love you so much, Ralph. I always have, ever since you first walked in the door.
But Ralph just stood there, Trina. He wouldn't admit to having any money. And he wouldn't leave with you. And then you heard something. A car. A police car was coming in the drive. And the web was closing more tightly around you. And then you decided on a last gamble.
That's the police car, Ralph. This is your last chance. If you don't leave with me, I'll accuse you of my husband's murder. You've already killed one person. The police will believe anything I say.
No, Trina, I won't.
Okay. Officer, Sergeant Kolpak in here.
Hello, Mrs. Crowley.
There he is. That's the man, the murderer. He's the killer.
The killer, Mrs. Crowley?
He murdered Bessie Halton.
Bessie? I'm afraid there's a mistake. We found the killer this afternoon in Reno. He confessed the whole story.
Oh, no.
He was romancing Bessie Halton for her money, and when she wouldn't part with it, well...
That's not true. This man did it. I know he did it. Look in the trunk if you don't believe me.
All right, Mrs. Crowley, all right. Take it easy. We'll look in this trunk. Come on, mister. Let's have a look.
And so the three of you, the officer, Ralph Barton, and you, Trina, went to cabin 3A, and you watched as the trunk was open. As the lid swung up, the officer looked into the depths and felt among the contents. Then he straightened.
I don't know that I see anything incriminating about a trunk full of ties.
Ties? They were ties. All the time.
Now, officer, I think you'd better have a look in the bedroom of the other house. This lady's husband is there. Dead.
Now my hand, the hand of fate, writes the final entry. Lest any mortal should think fate unkind, cruel, or unmindful of justice that must be meted out. In a moment, I will read from the page of Trina Crowley in the Diary of Fate. And now the plan is finished. Complete. A moment ago, a deadly pellet was dropped automatically into a liquid beneath the chair in an isolated cubicle at State Prison. And now, Trina Crowley is dead. Investigation by the authorities proved beyond a doubt that Trina Crowley murdered her own husband. Ralph Barton was exonerated of all suspicion. His watchfulness over his trunk was due to the fact that twice before during his career as a salesman of men's neckwear, he had been robbed. And so I closed the book. Another page in the life of a mortal has been duly recorded in the ledger of the universe by me, Fate. I, who am but the instrument in the plan. Take heed, all you who listen, and remember, there is a page for you in
The Diary of Fate. Produced by Larry Finley. Diary of Fate is a Finley transcription brought to you from Hollywood.
The Diary of Fate. Fate plays no favorites. It could happen to you.
Book 63, page 397.
In the Diary of Fate.
Yes, here it is. The name, Joe Mattuck. Occupation, truck driver. An honest endeavor, and one which requires strength and endurance. It was work well suited to you, Joe Mattuck. You were robust, strong, and courageous. Life could have been good, but you were impatient. And then Fate intervened. At just the wrong moment, a traffic light changed and confronted you with an opportunity. A temptation which struck at your weakest point. Yes, because a traffic light changed, your life will be utterly destroyed. Take heed, you who listen, lest you think me unjust. I am not cruel, not unmindful of mortal rights. But soon it will be time for a further entry under the name Joe Mattuck. When I have written, I will read from his page in The Diary of Fate. mortal eye can penetrate the dark curtain of the future, even as the mind of Joe Mattuck could not foretell what the few hours of one night would bring when he yielded to temptation and gave free rein to his impatience. He could not tell where it would end as he stood on a third-floor fire escape and struggled for a precious black bag.
Try to double-cross me, will you? I'll show you, you cheap, no-good little...
No, Joe, stop it.
Give me that bag.
Oh,
Give it to me. Turn loose of it, or I'll break your arm.
Joe, please.
Come on, turn loose of it. Give it to me.
Yes, in that instant, Joe Mattuck, your life became a churning maelstrom of horror. And now you know too late that if your choice be for evil, the end is inevitable. For that is all part of a plan. And I, fate, am but the instrument. And the little things, the trifles of life, are the tools with which I work. Remember, Joe Mattuck, how it all started? You were leaving on your regular run to Morristown, and you'd picked up a hitchhiker, a girl, and you conversed easily with her as you drove through the traffic toward the suburbs and the open highway.
The same, so Tuesday night it was a bus, and I hitched the next morning with a fresh guy from Buffalo, and I you. That's the story. By the way, I'm Belle Sheldon. What's your name?
Joe Mattuck. I'm out of Morristown, and that's as far as I'll be able to take it.
Oh, every little bit helps, Joe. You know, hitchhiking's kind of tough for a girl.
Too many Romeos?
Oh, that. And they figure women spell trouble. You married?
Married and working at it. I've got a beautiful wife.
Oh, you should be. You're easy to look at. How often are you with her?
Oh, every third day. That's the only thing I don't like about this job. You see, the pay's good and the work, well, I'm built for it, but...
But you don't like being away from the missus so much, and with the amount of cash you sock away each week, it'll be 6 or 7 years before you can get a truck of your own and have a business going.
Yeah, that's it on the button. How'd you know?
Oh, you're not the first truck driver I've hitched with. An old story, Joe. It's a sad one.
What do you mean?
Doesn't work, believe me, Joe. I've been around. You get no place that way. You plan, you mark time, and then all of a sudden you're old.
Oh, what's your answer? Well, you've got life figured out.
I have to keep my eyes open, wide open, Joe, and sooner or later an opportunity comes along, and then, brother, I move, and I move fast. Hey, what's that traffic signal for? Count a hit?
No, that's US 12 out of Carthage. Busy road. Maybe we'll make the light.
Nope, turned red. We lose, Joe.
Yes, Joe Mattuck, a little thing happened. Fate, moved my hand, and at just that instant, a traffic light turned red. And you stopped. But before you started again, a man approached carrying a coat and a black overnight bag. He asked you for a ride. Belle didn't mind being crowded, and you gave the stranger a lift. 10 minutes later, as the truck rolled along the even highway, he was fast asleep.
Oh, great conversationalist you picked up. He's sound asleep.
Oh, in that case, you'll have to talk for two. Tell me, Bill, what do you think...
Joe, look out, that car!
Crazy drunk. What happened?
Oh, that was too close.
Huh? A pint of whiskey and some guys figure they're supposed to straddle a white line.
Here, mister, you dropped your bag.
Give me that. Hey, easy, brother. She was doing you a favor.
It opened. Sure you didn't lose anything?
Oh, I didn't lose anything. Sorry I got rough with you, lady.
It's all right. Forget it.
There's a chow wagon at Cedarville around this next curve, Belle. Shake's Sleeping Beauty. Maybe he wants some coffee.
Coffee's a good idea. Hey, Beauty, wake up.
Huh? Oh, what's wrong?
Nothing. We're just going to stop for some java. Say, what's your name, fella?
Name? Nick. My name is Nick.
Nick what?
Nick Nodella.
Well, here we are. Chuck's Chuck Wagon. The best coffee and the worst food between here and the coast. You can leave your bag and coat in the cab, Nick. They'll be safe.
Thanks, but I'll take the stuff with me.
Hey, this is quite a little town.
Yeah, Cedarville's all right. Kind of quiet, though. Come on, I'm hungry. Let's go, Nick.
According to C.R. Mattuck, the university will enlarge our program.
You know, I might have a stake to go with that cup of coffee. What about you, Belle? I'll buy if you're broke.
Thanks, I'll pay my own way. Now, there's a table, Joe, in the corner.
Only what's keeping Nick?
Carsburg. In a
I don't know.
daylight
Wait,
holdup.
the radio, listen, Joe.
National Bank was robbed of more than $100,000. 3 men, armed and wearing handkerchiefs over their faces, entered the bank shortly before closing time this afternoon. They overpowered the bank guard at one teller and got away in a waiting car. No description was gotten of the men, and the police believe that they split up before leaving Carsburg. And now, the last-minute
Joe,
holdup of
come here.
Berlin.
Joe, where's Nick?
Nick? Outside, I guess. Why? What's the matter?
His bag, Joe. I saw what he's carrying when it dropped and it opened. Joe, it's filled with money.
What?
Money, Joe. Do you understand? It's full of money.
For a moment, Joe Mattuck, you were stunned. Then slowly the full implication of Belle's words struck you. You quickly followed her out of the restaurant, but Nick was nowhere in sight. Then you thought of the bus station, and you ran across the street and searched the small building.
He's not on station, Belle. We better call the police.
Don't be a fool, Joe. Nick Nadella has $100,000, or a good part of it, in that little black bag. We're going to get it, Joe. You and me. I told you that sooner or later opportunity comes along.
Quiet, Belle. There he is. Over in the shadow of the truck. You sold me on it, Belle. We're partners. Come on. Hey, Nick, you going to have coffee?
No, I changed my mind.
No, you didn't miss a thing, Nick. Strictly mud.
Hey, Joe, any objection to my sleeping in the back for a while? I'm beat, dead tired.
Oh, suit yourself. That gives us more room up in front. Here, I'll open it up.
Got your coat and stuff, Nick?
Yeah. How far you going, Joe?
Morristown. I'll wake you up when we get there.
Okay, thanks.
Let's get rolling, Belle.
I'm all for it. Now that we've got our pigeon cooped up. I tell you, Joe, it's simple. As soon as you get to a crossroad, kind of an open spot where we can see cars coming in either direction, you take motor trouble. Then get Nick out of the back to help you.
Will we go for that?
Oh, sure. He's anxious to get out of here. Give him a screwdriver to hold or something while you turn the motor over. Then when he gets around in front, just slip the truck into gear.
And Nick Nadella is a hit-and-run case. Yeah, it'll work all right. We got to remember to throw his coat out, too.
The coat, yes, but not the little black bag.
No, Belle. We'll keep the little black bag.
All right, Joe. No cars in sight.
Right. I can't figure the trouble, Belle. I'll get Nick to give me a hand.
Okay.
Hey, Nick! Nick, wake up.
Huh? Uh-oh. We in Morristown already?
No, it's motor trouble. I need your help.
Oh, I don't know anything about motors.
You don't have to. Just hold a screwdriver where I show you.
Okay, let's get it over with.
Here, hold the flashlight, Belle. You, Nick, touch the screwdriver here. No, you got to get it in closer. Get around front.
Oh.
Yeah, that's it. Now I'm going to race the motor. Don't worry if there's a spark. It can't hurt you.
It's all right, Joe. I don't scare easy.
Good. Now we're all set.
Okay, we got to move fast now.
That's it. Belle, get the bag.
Joe, the bag is gone!
Yes, Joe. The bag was gone, and the man was dead. Because of a little thing, a red traffic signal, You had committed murder. Soon, Joe Mattuck, I will write another entry under your name in the Diary of Fate. Dark of night on a lonely highway, a man lay dead, killed by you for a black bag full of money. And now, that money was gone.
What are you talking about? That bag's got to be there.
Come and look. It's not here, I tell you.
Well, then where is it? He had it when he got in back here, didn't he?
I thought so. He was holding a coat over his hands. I figured the satchel was under the coat.
Those doors weren't open until we stopped right here. They can't be open from the inside. What did he do with it? How'd he get rid of it?
Now, wait a minute. You think.
Listen, we can't hang around here forever. We've got to get going. If anybody sees him under there, why, we're through.
I know it. Keep your shirt on. Look, something was funny about him walking across the street back there in Cedarville and then showing up at the truck again.
Well, come on. We've got to get out of here.
Joe, wait, I've got it. I'll bet anything I'm right. Come on, help me.
What? What are you going to do?
We've got to search his pocket.
Search him? What for?
Maybe he's got a baggage check on him. He could have checked that satchel in the bus station at Cedarville.
Yeah, you're right.
Nothing here. Pull his skirt around.
Okay.
Yeah. Joe, here it is. Look. Come on.
I'm pretty smart on checking that bag. There's nobody coming today. I hope we get out of sight before they find us.
Stop worrying. We cash this in, we're set. Now, look. Got any idea how we're going to get back to Cedarville?
Yeah, that's easy. We'll pick up my car at home and drive back. But I got to get this load delivered first.
What about your wife?
Well, we'll go to the house and get the car first, then I'll call Molly from downtown and tell her I've got to go right back on some kind of a job for the company. She'll take it all right.
Okay, Joe. Sounds good. By tomorrow morning, you can go your way and I'll go mine. But the roads won't be nearly so rough. Right, Joe?
Right, Belle.
As the heavy truck roared toward Morristown, Joe, you did not feel like talking. It was 1 o'clock in the morning when you backed the truck against the loading platform of the Morristown Freight House. And a half hour later, Belle waited in your car while you called your wife from the all-night drugstore.
Molly, this is Joe. Honey, I've got to go back to Cedarville. Yeah, right away. Well, one of the trucks had a breakdown and... Huh? Oh, yeah, I'll be back tomorrow. I was going to leave a note for you, but I forgot. Yeah. Okay, honey. Yeah. Bye-bye, baby.
You're sure a good driver, Joe. We really made time.
Yeah. It's only 20 minutes after 3. I think I'll park along here. We can walk over to the bus depot. Unless you want to wait in the car.
No, I'll go along. As a matter of fact, Joe, if there are any questions, I might be able to get it easier than you. I could say I'm his wife or something.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Oh, you go ahead and get her. I'll wait outside.
Okay, Joe. Be right back.
Come on, Mel. Get in the car. Hurry up.
Okay. Joe, this is it. I got it.
Well, come on. Open it up. Let's see.
All right, just a second. Joe, look. Look.
Holy smoke. It's full. Bundles of bills.
They're all 10s and 20s. Joe, it's a fortune.
Yeah. Oh, here, let me see it.
Wait a minute. We got to decide something. Where are we going to split this up?
Oh, we could drive out someplace.
That's no good. Somebody might see us. We got to be careful now. Look, let's go to a hotel and I'll get a room. We'll divide it up there. Gotta be right, Joe. 50-50.
At the hotel, Belle registered and was given a room on the 3rd floor. And then fate again intervened And another little thing happened. You, Joe, stopped to light a cigarette. And you missed the elevator. When it came down again, it carried a friend of yours, a truck driver who was staying overnight at the hotel. It was impossible to avoid him, but you cut the conversation short. And a few minutes later, you followed Bell down the hall to room 314.
312, 314. Here it is, Joe. Come on in, Joe. Slip the chain on the door.
Okay.
Who was the guy downstairs?
Oh, just another truck driver. Sure bum luck running into him here.
Stop worrying, will you? In 10 minutes, you'll be on your way home. A very rich man.
Yeah. Well, let's get started. Put the stuff on the table and we'll divide it
All
up.
right. Just a second. I want to open this window a little. It's stuffy. Ah, there. Now, let's get it all out of the bag and lay it on the table. Then we can count it.
Yeah. Oh, gee, Bill, look at it. Well, there must be $100,000 here at least. Boy, those guys downstairs would go nuts if they saw this.
Joe, wait.
Oh, what's the matter?
Quiet. Did you hear that?
I didn't hear anything.
Outside the door. There's somebody out there. I heard them.
What? Well, here, ditch this stuff back in the bag. I'll take a look.
Wait a minute. There. Okay.
There's nobody out here.
Look again. Take a good look.
Okay, but I... Hey, what the...
Get out!
What the devil? Bell! Bell, let me in. What are you doing?
Beat it, sucker. You want the cops up here?
Bell, open this door. Bell, I'll bust it open. Bell. All right, then. Bell, what? The money. So that's it. Oh, fire escape. Come back here, you. Try to double-cross me, will you? I'll show you, you cheap little no-good chiseler.
No, stop it. Stop
Give
it.
me that bag.
I won't.
Give it to me. Turn loose of it or I'll break your arm.
No, please. Look out, I'm slipping.
Turn loose of it. Give it to me.
No,
For a horrified instant, you stared down at Bell's crumpled form, lying dead in the alley, 3 stories below. Then, as the crowd began to gather, you clutched the black satchel and quickly climbed to the roof of the hotel. As you jumped to the adjoining roof, you heard your friend in the crowd calling your name. You ran down a fire escape and dashed to your car. Seconds later, your tires screeching, you turned south away from Morristown. Behind you, a police siren wailed.
No, it's dead. I killed her. I can't go home now. I gotta drive, and drive fast. They recognize me. I did 150 miles. Outside of the cops. Maybe I can stop here for coffee. Better take the bag along.
The latest reports of shocking murder in Cedarville last night, where an unidentified woman was hurled 3 stories to her death from a hotel fire escape by a truck driver named Joe Mack. When last seen, he was driving south on Highway 43 in a blue 1942 Oldsmobile convertible, license number 3849.
I'm getting tired. Driving all night, all day. Gotta stop and rest soon. Maybe they won't know me in this town. Maybe I can get some sleep. Cops. Spotted me again. Gotta go fast. I'll shake them. They'll turn. Oh, too fast. I'm skidding. Come on, you're gonna make it. Fire. I'm on fire. Gotta get out. No, the bag. The bag of money. There now, I got to get out. Get out and run.
Yes, Joe, your car crashed and burst into flames, but you got out. And you got the bag of money out, too. But only at the expense of bad burns on your face and hands. You ran into the railroad yards and boarded a freight train. Finally, days later, and hundreds of miles away, you changed your name, bought new clothes, and had your burns treated. You were scarred and disfigured from the fire. Now no one could recognize you. And you had more than $100,000 in cash to start your new life. Take heed, you who listen, lest you think fate is a conspirator in evil. In a few moments, I will write the final entry in the record of Joe Mattuck. When I have written, I will read from the Diary of Fate. Given up everything. Your wife, your name, your honor, and even your handsome face for a black bag filled with money. Now you were John Warren, a man with a scarred face and a fortune. Yes, your new life was going to be quite enjoyable, you decided, as you sat in your new apartment after a day of lavish spending.
Good evening. Are you Mr. John Warren?
That's right.
Mind if we come in?
Certainly. What's on your mind?
Well, we got something to talk over with you. Now, Mr. Warren, what's your real name?
Real name? What do you mean? Who are you?
We're the police. You birds always work under an alias. What's your real name?
Why, I don't know what you're talking about.
Doesn't make any difference. We'll take your fingerprints when we get down to headquarters, and then we'll find out who you really are. You, spent quite a tidy piece of change today, didn't you?
Yes. What's wrong with that? It's my money.
I'll say it's your money. We traced it all back here to you.
Hey, what's this all about, anyway?
I'm glad you admitted it was your money, Mr. Warren. You see, every dollar you spent today was counterfeit.
Yes, Joe. The money you had sacrificed everything for was counterfeit. If you had taken time to read a newspaper, you would have known that the bandits who robbed the Carlsberg Bank were captured and the money recovered. You would also have known that a notorious counterfeiter was found dead on the highway near Cedarville. But you didn't. And so the bag of money that you thought would bring a rich new life brought only disgrace and death. And now it is time to close the book. Another entry has been duly noted on the pages of eternity, and justice has been served. In the case of Joe Mattuck, as in the cases of all mortals, it was the little things which determined the ultimate outcome. Because fate caused a traffic light to change at the right moment, Joe Mattuck was faced with a decision, and he chose for evil. And because he stopped to light a cigarette and missed an elevator, he was recognized by a fellow truck driver. The result of an evil choice was certain, brought about by the little unnoticed things which are my instruments. Ponder well the moral, you who listen, and remember that there is a page for you in the Diary of Fate.
The cast included Frank Albertson, Gloria Blondell, Herbert Litton, Jerry Hausner, Ray Erlenborn, Ivan Ditmars, and Hal Sawyer. This is a Larry Finley transcription, brought to you from Hollywood.
The Diary of Fate. Fate plays no favorites. It could happen to you.
Book 89, page 754.
In the Diary of Fate.
Yes, here it is. The name, Paul Reese. Occupation, sports reporter. Yes, Paul, journalism once fascinated you. But after a few years, newspaper reporting had become for you nothing more than a hard, tiresome, poor-paying job. A job that forced you to deal constantly with men of wealth, fame, and power, and yet never permitted you actually to ascend to their level as an equal. That feeling caused you to choose for evil, and then fate intervened, and in your life a little thing happened. You forgot your pipe. And because of that little thing, in a matter of minutes, you will be dead. You yourself have uttered the words of your death sentence. In a moment, I will write again under the name Paul Reese. When I have written, I will read from the Diary of Fate. Record of Paul Reese now lies open before me. And for a brief moment, I, Fate, look ahead to an instant of crises in his numbered days.
I understand perfectly, you rat. Paul, wait a minute. Let me explain. Paul, put down that book in. Paul, ah!
Yes, Paul. In that instant, I, Fate, fashioned the final link in the chain of circumstances that soon will result in your death. It is truly said that trifles are the sum of life, but it is also true that trifles may add up to the end of life. It is ever thus. A bus missed by seconds, a door left ajar, a fuse blown out. Trivia? Yes. And yet in my hands, these little things become immeasurably important. You see, they are the tools with which I, fate, who am but the instrument of a plan, shape your destiny. Remember, Paul, how it all started? You had finished dinner in your fiancée's apartment, and you and Carol were finishing up the dishes.
Oh, Paul, be careful. You'll chip the plate.
Ah, no, I won't, honey.
Oh, Mr. Reese, after we're married and have our own dishes, things are going to be different.
Oh, yeah? By that time, Carol, we'll be too old to care.
Oh, if you weren't so stubborn, we could be married next week.
No, honey, you know perfectly well how I feel.
Yes. You just don't think we have enough money.
That's right, we don't have. My chances of ever having enough as a sports reporter are slim. Very slim.
But you're wrong, Paul. I'm perfectly willing to keep on working. In fact, I want to, and my cashier's salary added to yours.
Now, wait a minute, Carol.
Paul, I love you, and I want to be married to you just as soon as possible. Why, plenty of young couples get married on a lot less than we're making.
Now, listen, Carol. Someday I'm going to get a break. When it comes, I intend to be in a position to grab it. That's the time to talk about marriage, and not before.
All right, Paul. All right.
Ah, that's better, baby. Look, honey, how would you like to see that new Nat Vincent musical at the Orpheum, huh?
We can't afford that.
Well, I'll call the paper and see if I can get a couple of Annie Oakleys.
Fine, that's a part of your job you should appreciate.
Hello? Give me the city desk. Oh, hi, Charlie, this is Reese. Hey, listen, have you got a couple of... What? Oh, but I'm off now. I'm at my girl's house. Well, oh, I don't care if he is sick. But Charlie... All right. Where is it? Oak Ridge Terrace. Yeah. Okay.
What's the matter, Paul?
Oh, I'm sorry, honey, but a guy on the night beat is sick. There's a hot suicide out in Oak Ridge. I got to cover it.
Oh, Paul.
Well, you see, that's what I mean about this job. Some rich babe blows her brains out and everybody gets all excited. Well, if I finish in time, I'll call you. Hello, give me a desk. Oh, Charlie, this is Reese. Listen, I've been all over this district and there's nothing going on. Absolutely nothing. That suicide tip was a complete phony. Yeah, they're having a great, big, thrilling, four-handed bridge party at the address you gave me. Yeah, that's what you lost up my entire evening for. Ah, skip it. It's too late.
You were angry when you slammed out of the telephone booth and strode to your car. But then fate intervened, and a little thing happened. You fumbled through your pockets for your pipe, but it was not there. You had left it in the telephone booth. So you returned to the drugstore and walked back to the booth. But the door was closed now, and a man sat inside. You stepped close and looked in. Yes, your pipe was there, on the shelf beneath the telephone. You started to move away when the man's voice filtered to you through the door.
It's a perfect frame, I tell you. Fine. The boss will send the money to your place by messenger Saturday night at 8. Yeah. $50,000, officer. Huh? Oh, yeah, he knows your new place. 711 Ardmore, right? Goodbye, officer.
Yes, Paul. Because of a little thing. Because you forgot your pipe. You overheard a man talking on the telephone. The conversation meant nothing to you. But yours was a reporter's brain. And unconsciously the salient facts were filed away in your memory. The next morning you were making the rounds of your sports beat and you stopped at the office of Rocky Nelson, fight manager.
Oh, sure, Reese, sure. My boy's in a pinker condition. He's a 3-1 favorite already, you know. So if you want to make some easy scratch on the side...
no thanks, Rocky. It's still a big gamble no matter what you say. Anything can happen in the ring.
You know, Reese, you're a smart boy. You know, just between you and me, I never bet on a fighter. Never had anything to do with gambling. Rocky Nelson? Huh? Oh, the phonograph. No, that's not for the office. That should be delivered at my house. Yeah, that's right. 711 Ardmore. It's a new place. Yeah, okay.
Oh, you moved into a new place, huh, Rocky?
Yeah, but I don't like it much. Gonna get me a farm out of town. Been in this racket a long time, and I'm getting tired. One of these days, I'm gonna retire.
Yeah, we all say that.
Only I'm gonna do it.
Yes, Paul, as you left the office, something about the interview troubled you. Then suddenly it hit you. Rocky's address. It was the same one you had heard the man in the telephone booth mention. Now your brain began to work. Soon you had remembered almost all of that sketchy conversation. $50,000 to be delivered by messenger Saturday night at 8 to Rocky's address. But the name mentioned was Arthur. Then, on an inspiration, you called Rocky.
Oh, this is Reese again, Rocky. Say, that new place of yours on Ardmore, got any vacancies in it?
It's not an apartment house, Reese. It's a cottage. I live there now.
Oh, I see. Oh, and one other thing, Rocky, while you're on the wire. What's your real name, your first name? I want to do a feature on you, you see, and...
Real name? It's Arthur Nelson.
Oh.
I don't care for it. I like Rocky.
Arthur, huh? That's just what I expected.
What do you mean?
I mean, Arthur, that you and I'd better get together and discuss a little business proposition. Something about the fight Saturday and the arrangements that have been made.
What? What do you know about that, Reese?
I'll meet you in 30 minutes at the Pelican Club. And don't be late, Rocky. Never mind how I found out, Rocky. I know the whole setup. Your boy Biff is 3-1 to win, but he's going to lose. He's going to take a dive for which you were to be paid off at your house Saturday night at 8 o'clock.
All right, it's a fix. So now what are you going to do, Mr. Wise Guy Reporter?
Well, that's up to you.
Okay, $5,000.
Come on, Rocky, come on.
Oh, you dirty chiseler. Okay, I'll go 10.
Well, get this straight, Rocky. We're not playing marbles. You're getting $50,000. I want half.
Why, you cheap two-bit reporter.
Come on, let's have an answer, Rocky, and fast, or I'll do a story on you that'll blow you sky high.
Okay, you win. I'll split with you 50-50.
Yes, Paul, because of a little thing. Because you forgot your pipe. You had an opportunity. You had discovered a gambling conspiracy. And you decided to sell your silence for $25,000. But even that was not enough. The odds of 3-1 were there. And there was no doubt of the winner. It was too appealing to you to be ignored. Somewhere you had to find money to wager. And then you remembered Carol and her position as cashier.
Carol, how many times do I have to tell you? This is not a gamble. It's a sure thing.
I don't care, Paul. If we use that $5,000 from the store, we'll be stealing it.
Yeah, but nobody ever has to know, honey. Look, Saturday you take the cash as usual, only you're too late to make the deposit at the bank, see? So you take it home. We borrow it just for Saturday night. And by Monday morning, you can make the deposit, and we've got $15,000 for ourselves, and nobody's the wiser.
Oh, Paul, it's wrong. I don't know how...
Oh, Carol, honey, listen to me. I told you that someday I'd get a break. Well, this is it, and I intend to ride it out to the limit. You want to get married, don't you?
Oh, of course. You know I do.
All right. And bring that $5,000 to me Saturday afternoon.
Very well. I'll do it, Paul.
Now another link was added to the chain of circumstances closing about you. Now there could be no turning back. You would follow the road of your choice to its inevitable end. And soon I will read again from your record in The Diary of Fate. Of an evil choice can lead only to ordained destruction. But you, Paul Reese, were not thinking of that as you sat near the window of your room the next afternoon and stared vacantly at the rain falling on the deserted streets below. It was almost 1 o'clock when Carol arrived with the $5,000.
Oh, Paul, I'm worried.
Stop worrying, Carol. Now, you just sit down and relax while I call Rocky and see about placing this money. Just think about Monday and the $15,000 this $5,000 will bring.
Rocky Nelson.
This is Paul, Rocky. I want to place a little folding money on the fight tonight. Can you take care of it for me?
How much, Paul?
Well, it's $5,000. Exactly $5,000.
$5,000, huh? Yeah, I think I can handle it for you, all right. I'll tell you, be at my office at 3 o'clock this afternoon.
Okay, Rocky, I'll be there. So long. Carol, we're all set. Rocky will take care of everything.
Yes, Paul. Rocky would take care of everything in his way. For only an hour later, he stood in the rain and talked to an underworld character. Yes, Rocky was taking care of everything, even your death.
So this is my proposition, Tony.
Yeah?
You get rid of this Paul Reese, and I'll make it worth your while.
What's the price, Rocky?
$5,000. Exactly $5,000.
Yeah. You sure this guy won't give me any trouble?
No,
he's sure he isn't somebody big?
No, he's just a punk newspaper kid. Now, what do you say?
I see, okay.
Fine. Now, here's the setup.
Yeah.
Reese will be at my office at 3 o'clock this afternoon. I'll get him out of there by 3:15. You'll be downstairs in your truck.
Yeah, in my truck. It's raining. Reese steps from the curb. Then there's an accident. Yeah, I like that.
All right, honey. Pull in and park over here.
Yeah, I thought Rocky's office was on 3rd Avenue.
It is. But you wait over there across the street in that drugstore, eh? I'll only be a few minutes.
All right, darling, but please be careful. For me, Paul.
Oh, for the love of Mike, Carol. Nothing can go wrong. Nothing. Hi. Hello, Rocky. Hello, Paul. How's it go? Oh, fine, Rocky, fine. Everything all set? Yeah, I'm in great shape. You got the dough with you? Yeah, right here. 5,000. And thanks for the deal, Rocky. Skip it, kid. I figure business is business. You got the drop on me, and that's all there is to it. Besides, things will even out in the long run.
At 3:15, Rocky was suddenly busy, and you left the office. But you were unmindful of the downpour as you walked toward the corner drugstore in Carroll. You were also unmindful of a heavy truck parallel to you on the opposite side of the street. And in a moment, you were at the corner, and you stepped from the curb.
Hey, stupid jerk! Oh, God, are you all right?
Yeah, I'm all right.
Oh, that crazy driver, why, he might have killed you.
Carol, that was no accident.
What? What are you saying, Paul?
Somebody wanted to kill me, and I've got a good idea who it was. Come on, let's get out of here.
Yes, Paul Reese. You had been marked for death, and you knew that it was Rocky who was responsible. You went to his office at once, but he was gone. Then you drove hurriedly with Carol to his home on Ardmore Drive. You left Carol in the car and walked with determined stride to the door and rang the bell.
Paul.
Yeah. It's Paul. You surprised?
Well, what are you doing here? I just left you.
Yeah, you just left me for dead. 2 minutes after I stepped out of your office, a truck missed killing me by inches.
Now, wait a minute, Reese. I had nothing to do with that truck. I swear it.
You're a liar.
Paul, I had nothing to do with that accident. Now, listen to me.
No, you listen to me. I wasn't born yesterday, Rocky. When I learned about this deal and moved in, I knew there was one thing wrong with my plan. You could kill me or have it done. And you wouldn't have to make any split.
Why would I wait so long?
Because there was an extra $5,000 for you that way. The $5,000 I gave you this afternoon. But get this. I've covered myself, Rocky.
What do you mean?
Out of your reach, there's a letter which goes to my managing editor in case of my death.
A letter? What kind of a letter?
Well, it's not a bread and butter note, Rocky. It's a detailed explanation of this whole dirty frame, and it names you. Understand? What? You.
Hey, now, wait a minute. You're not trying to pull a fast double-cross, are you?
Don't be stupid. I want one thing, Rocky. I want money.
And you'll get it. Look, nothing has changed. Nothing at all. A messenger will be here at 8. Sooner if you want. With the $50,000, and you'll get your half then. The fight will come off at 10, and Biff will lose. Tomorrow you get $15,000 for the money you bet this afternoon.
All right. That makes sense, Rocky. Just make sure it stays that way.
Don't worry, Paul. It will. I swear it.
No, Paul. The arrangement would not be changed. You were pleased with yourself as you left Rocky's house and walked toward the car and Carol. But as you neared the automobile, a sudden wave of panic darted through you. Carol was gone.
What? Carol! Carol!
Paul, here I am.
Oh, thank goodness. For a moment, I thought Rocky might... Where have you been?
Paul, Mr. Fitzgerald is going to be at my house at 8 o'clock to pick up the $5,000.
What?
Well, I just talked to him on the phone. He discovered a mistake on the bank deposit slip after I left the office this morning. I told him that I was late in getting to the bank and took the money home.
What did he say?
Oh, he was glad, but of all the luck, he needs the money now. A shipment of furniture came in late this afternoon.
But why did you call him?
Oh, I got nervous thinking about the money, and I called my place. The boy at the desk said that Mr. Fitzgerald had been trying to reach me, so I called him. Oh, Paul, what are we going to do? If we don't get that money back, why, it means prison for both of us, Paul.
Wait a minute. Sure, I've got it. We'll have the money there on time.
Oh, how?
Well, I'll go back to Rocky now, see? And I'll get him to move the delivery of the money up to 7 o'clock. That gives us an hour to get to your place.
Oh, Paul, will it work all right?
Yes, Carol. It'll work. I'm positive.
Yes, Paul, your plan would work. There was no doubt of that in your mind. And as you walked back to Rocky's door, a smile of self-satisfaction crossed your face as you thought once again of the wealth that would be yours in a matter of hours. But take heed, you who listen, lest you think that I, Fate, am a conspirator in evil, an accomplice in crime. For in a few moments, I will write again in the record of Paul Reese. And when I have written, I will read from the Diary of Fate. Everything you had plotted and schemed for was only hours away, Paul. But as you walked back to the door of Rocky's house, another little thing happened. Your shoelace came untied, and you stopped to tie it. A moment later, you were going to ring the bell when you noticed the door was still ajar. You stepped into the house and were about to call out to Rocky when you heard his voice from the next room.
No, operator. I want Long Branch 3352. Yes, that's right, 3352. Hello, is that you, Tony? Look, this is Rocky. Now listen, the deal's off. Forget about the money. I'm in a jam and I can't go through with it, that's all. Yeah. I'll call you up if plans are changed. Okay. So long.
Will you call me too, Rocky?
What? Paul, what are you doing here?
You dirty double-crosser. You can't call this thing off now. I've got to have that money.
Paul, wait. Paul, you don't understand. Now, wait.
I understand perfectly, you rat.
No, Paul, you don't. Paul, let me explain. Paul, put down that bucket. Paul!
You filthy scum. Oh, yeah. Rocky. Dead. Well, you had it coming to you. Still got time. Operator, I want Long Branch 3352.
3352?
Yes. Hurry up, please.
Your number, please.
My number, it's, Walker, 7437.
Thank you.
Hello?
Oh, hello. Is this you, Tony?
Yeah. Mr. Bellier. Who's this?
Well, I'm calling for Rocky.
Huh?
Look, the deal is on again, Tony.
On again? The price is same?
Oh, sure. The price is just the same. But Rocky wants you to move the time up. Make it just as soon as you can.
Okay. Where do I deliver the goods?
Well, there'll be a guy waiting for you at 711 North Ardmore.
The right guy?
Oh, yeah, Tony, the right guy. You can give it to him.
Yes, Paul Reese. In a matter of minutes, you will be dead. For as you wait calmly for what you think is a messenger with money, it is a messenger of death who approaches. The same man who tried to run you down with the truck. And now it is time to close the book. Another entry has been duly noted, and justice has been served. You see, I, fate, am but the instrument of a plan. And the trivia of life are the tools with which I work. Paul Reese forgot his pipe. A little thing. But as a result, he overheard a conversation which led him to a decision. And he chose for evil. And then because he stopped to tie his shoelace, another little thing, the precious seconds he consumed caused him to overhear and misunderstand another conversation which led him to death. Heed well the moral, you who listen, and remember, there is a page for you in The Diary of Fate.
The cast included Lois Andrews, Steve Brody, Herbert Litton, Jerry Hausner, Ivan Ditmars, Ray Erlenborn, and Hal Sawyer. This is a Larry Finley transcription, brought to you from Hollywood. diary of fate. Fate plays no favorites. It could happen to you.
Book 83, page 227.
In the diary of fate.
Yes, here it is. The name, Edward Matthews. Occupation, farmer. A universally respected endeavor, but frustrating to you, Edward, because it entailed hard work and no prospect of immediate wealth. You sold your farm, and with your wife, Ida, left for the city where you thought a man with money in his pockets could not fail. But again, you failed. Soon your money was gone, and you were faced with a decision, and you chose for evil. And then fate intervened with little things. A broken bottle lying in the rut of a country road. A forgotten automobile jack. A flat tire. Yes, they changed the whole course of your life. And now, Edward Matthews, because of those little things, your life will soon be destroyed. Soon it will be time for the final entry under the name Edward Matthews. When I have written, I will read from his record in the Diary of Fate. Record of Edward Matthews now lies open before me. And for a brief moment, I, Fate, look ahead to a single instant of ultimate decision.
Oh, Ed, I'm afraid.
Well, don't be. Nothing can go wrong. Now, here's what we'll do. Tonight, after the old man goes to bed, I'll sneak into his room, take care of him, and get the money. And we'll hide it outside under that big rock by the spring house.
He'll recognize you, Ed.
No, Ida. He won't recognize me. He'll be dead.
Yes, in the life of Edward Matthews, a grim and ruthless decision was made. A decision for evil. It was then that I, Fate, again began to employ the trivial, seemingly unimportant things that determine the inevitable outcome. It is ever thus. Trifles? Yes. Remember how it all started, Edward? You and your wife had left Crane City and were driving over a lonely country road in a second-hand car you had bought with the last of your money.
Just the same, Ed, I think selling the farm was a mistake.
Why? Just because we had a little bad luck so far?
No. With the farm, we had a home and a roof over our heads.
Look, Ida, a farm spells work and nothing more.
And what about you in Crane City? You worked every day and most of every night, seeing people, talking business, worrying.
That's another story. I made a mistake in Crane City. I trusted the wrong man, that's all.
Well, I'm not crying for calico and a butter churn. I just think that farming's the thing you know best.
Ida, when we get to St. Louis and I'm underway with Roberts and his friends, you'll see things differently.
I thought you needed money before you could go into business with Mr. Roberts.
I do. I need a decent stake, but that won't be hard to raise. Look, I'm no fool, Ida. I know a good thing.
Ed, look out. That broken bottle. Ed, watch out!
Relax.
Yes, Edward. A broken bottle in your path. It was a little thing. And now you were stopped on a country road with a flat tire.
Who would be stupid enough to throw a broken bottle into a wagon rut?
Oh, the world's full of stupid people.
Ida, could you move the tools? I have the jack right here alongside the spare tire.
Oh, I'm sorry, dear. In the confusion of packing, I must have taken it out and left it in the garage.
Oh, you're constantly forgetting things.
Darling, I do try to be careful. Oh, look, at a farmhouse. Maybe we can get help there.
Well, it's our only hope.
Well, what are you wanting now? Oh, I'm sorry, stranger. I thought you were someone else.
Someone else? But not exactly a friend, though.
Hardly. You know, count named Luke Huggins. But my hired hand till yesterday had to run him off the place. Hunter, what can I do for you?
Well, I got a flat tire, and I don't have a jack in my car.
Well, I guess I can help you out all right. You're alone?
No, my wife's with me. In the car.
Well, fetch her. You might as well be comfortable in here. You folks hungry?
Well, yeah, now that you mention it. Guess it's been a good 5 hours since we had lunch. Look, we'll be glad to pay for anything.
Never mind, lad. Can your wife cook?
Certainly can. She was raised on a farm.
Good. Get her. I'm alone here now, and I'm not much of a hand around the stove. I've got the food, and you've got the cook. We should get along all right.
So you see, Mr. Blake, that was the last I had to do with farming.
And you, Mrs. Matthews, how do you feel about your husband leaving the land?
I don't know, Mr. Blake. It's up to Ed.
Well, I'll admit, he'll never be a millionaire tilling the land, even with tractors and the like. But I don't know of many hungry farmers either.
You see, Ed, we may not get rich at it, but it's...
Don't mind that. Mr. Blake isn't interested in our personal problems.
You're wrong, young man. I am interested.
What do you mean?
Well, you see, I need help. I need a man in the fields, and Mrs. Matthews can take care of the housework. And I can pay well.
All right. All right. It's a deal.
Yes, Edward. Because of little things, a broken bottle and the forgotten jack, you now had an opportunity to return to farming, the work you knew best. But an hour later, as you walked through the dimly lighted hall toward Cyrus Blake's rooms, you thought only of St. Louis and Mr. Roberts and the easy riches that awaited you if you had the initial investment. You were about to knock on the half-open door when you saw something that rooted you to your tracks. In the half-shadows of his room, Cyrus Blake was hiding a small metal box behind some loose bricks of the fireplace. Quickly, you retraced your steps in silence until you were yards from the bedroom. Then you approached again, noisily.
Mr. Blake?
Oh, it's you,
Yes, sir. Thought I'd check with you about the morning chores. May I come in?
Yes, of course.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Blake. Now, sir, about tomorrow...
You're pretty sly, aren't you?
Sly? Why, what do you mean, Mr. Blake?
Coming in here this way? Your first day on the job?
I see what you mean. Sort of. Polishing the apple a bit, isn't it?
Yeah, that's it. But I was just joking with you, Ed. I'm glad to see you're anxious to get going.
Yes, sir. I am anxious to get going.
Hello there.
Good morning.
Hello.
Morning, folks. My name's Tuttle.
Oh, Mr. Tuttle, the sheriff. Mr. Blake mentioned that you'd be here early.
Yeah, rain or shine, I missed the call 10 years. Yeah, I'm sort of posting, too.
Well, glad to know you, Mr. Tuttle. I'm Eddie Matthews, and this is my wife, Ida.
Yeah.
We've gone to work for Mr. Blake.
Yeah, I'm glad to hear that. I'm certain you're going to work out better than that there Luke Huggins.
What was he like, Sheriff?
He was bad, mister. He wasn't strong enough to do the work of three men. He's a bad one.
Where is he now?
Yeah, it's hard to say. Probably up the hill someplace.
Oh, do you think he'll come back here to make trouble for Mr. Blake or for us?
It's hard to say, ma'am. He and Cyrus argued something fierce before Luke left.
Well, I'll keep my eyes open, Sheriff. Oh, is that the mail for Mr. Blake?
Yeah, just some papers and magazines. Here you are.
Thanks, Sheriff.
Yeah, see you folks tomorrow, I reckon. They're glad you're going to be with us. Bye now.
Bye, Sheriff.
Dad, I'm sorry with that Luke fellow.
Don't worry, Ida. I don't think we'll be around here too long.
What? Why, Ed, only a minute ago you said things were all right, that we wouldn't be running off.
And we won't be, Ida. Not for a while, anyway. Not before I can get my hands on Cyrus Blake's strongbox.
Yes, Edward Matthews. You had made your decision. A decision for evil. And even as you chose, a plan was set in motion. And the end for you was certain. Soon there would be no turning back. And soon I would be able to record your final entry in the Diary of Fate. Edward, because of a broken bottle in your path, you stopped at the farm of Cyrus Blake. And now it was transformed into a place of golden opportunity. For you had caught sight of a black metal box. A box being hidden by old Cyrus behind the bricks of the fireplace in his bedroom. And you decided then and there to have that box and its contents. Even 2 days later, as Ida chattered about an invitation she had received, you could think of nothing else.
Mrs. Todd and Mrs. Molson seem like very nice ladies, don't you think so, Ed?
Huh? Oh, yeah.
They told me all about the church activities and made me promise to come and bring you to the social next week. Do you think we can go, Ed?
Huh? Go where?
To the church social in town next week. We've been invited.
Listen, Ida, I don't want you to have anything to do with the people around here.
But, Ed, they're so nice and friendly.
Yeah, well, we don't need any friends here. I don't want anybody finding out too much about us.
Now, what do you mean by that?
Look, when you and the old man were out in the chicken yard this morning, I sneaked a look in that tin box of his. And just like I figured, it's full of money. Big bills. I'm going to get that money, Ida.
Oh, Ed, please, we'd be caught, sure.
No, we won't. I'll take care of that.
What are you going to do?
I don't know yet, but I'll figure it out. Something will happen and give us a chance. You'll see. We'll just keep waiting until the right time.
The chance you were waiting for came much sooner than you expected, Edward. The very next afternoon, you had gone to the little pasture at the far corner of the farm to check the fences. And there, half hidden under a stack of straw, you found something that sent the blood pounding through your veins. You ran back to the house and found Ida.
Ida!
What's the matter?
Where's the old man?
I don't know. I suppose he's taking his nap. Why?
Good. Come on with me. I think I've got the answer to all our problems, Ida. And it's down there in that corner pasture.
What did you find down here that's so important?
You'll see. Now, wait till I move back this straw. There.
Oh, it's a man. He's dead. Oh, Ed, who is it?
It's Luke Huggins. That's who it is. Look, he was kicked by one of the horses, see? There's the print of the horseshoe, right in the head. He probably tried to steal one after the old man fired him, and that's what happened.
But you said it was the
Yes, it's the answer to our problems, and it is. We gotta hide Luke's body so it'll never be found.
Hide it? But why, Ed? Why?
Look, no one knows he's dead. They all think he's up in the mountains. We're gonna bury him in the ground under this straw pile. And we gotta do it before the old man wakes up. Now, come on.
Wait, Ed, I still don't see what you mean.
Ida, look. Nobody knows Luke is dead. But everybody knows he's a little off. Strong, hot-tempered. And he hated old Cyrus Blake. Now we... Hey, who's that?
Where?
There in the car on the road. The sheriff, I forgot about him.
Oh, he's going to stop at the house, Ed.
Yeah, I know it. Look, you go up there and keep him occupied. I'll do this job alone. Just don't let him or the old man come down here and let him finish, you hear?
All right, Ed, I'll try, but hurry.
More coffee, Sheriff?
Thank you. Mighty fine pie, Cyrus. Mighty fine. You're a lucky man to have a woman like Ida cooking for you.
You're right. Don't have to worry about a thing now. No, Ida, what's Ed doing today?
Ed? Why, I think he went out to fix fences, Mr. Blake.
There. See that? His own initiative. I didn't say a word about fences. Ezra, that Ed is an A1 farmer.
Yeah, that's fine. It's comforting to know your place is in good hands.
Yep. I'm getting along in years now. Can't get around like I used to. I'm sort of looking for a nice couple to take over this farm.
So, sir? You really mean that?
I sure do. And you can't tell, I might have found them.
What do you think of that, Ida?
Think of what?
Why, Miss Matthews, he's so busy looking out that window, you didn't hear a word we said. What's going on there, anyway? See.
Oh, it's nothing, Sheriff, nothing.
So that's it, huh? Yeah, Cyrus, I guess this old goat just can't hold a lady's interest when she's got a man like that there Ed around. He comes up a pass now.
Yeah, you'd better cut a big piece of that pie for him, Ida.
By the way, Cyrus, see anything, Luke?
No, he hasn't been back. Maybe he won't come back this time.
Wouldn't be too sure. He's got a bad speaking him. Hello there, Ed.
Oh, hi, Sheriff. Hello, Mr. Blake. Ida?
Here you've been fixing fences, Ed?
Yeah, down in that corner pasture. Saw something down there, too.
Ed,
I saw a man, big man, moving through the trees outside the fence. He seemed to be trying to keep out of sight, but I caught him looking me over.
Cyrus, that sounds just like Luke. You better be careful. He's mad, there's no telling what he might do.
Yes, Edward. It was working out even better than you had hoped. Your story of seeing a man lurking in the trees convinced Sheriff Tuttle beyond doubt that Luke had come back. Now you were ready. After the sheriff left, old Mr. Blake went to the barn, leaving you and Ida alone in the house. That was your chance. You spoke swiftly, urgently, as you outlined your plan.
Now, you listen to me, Ida. The sheriff is positive now that Luke is back. Anything that happens will be blamed on him.
But Luke is dead.
Yes, but only you and I know that. Don't you see what a perfect alibi it is?
Ed, I'm afraid.
Well, don't be. Nothing can go wrong. Now, here's what we'll do. Tonight, after the old man goes to bed, I'll sneak into his room, take care of him, and get the money. Then we'll hide it outside under the big rock by that spring house.
He'll recognize you, Ed.
No, Ida. He won't recognize me. He'll be dead.
Dead? You're going to kill him? Oh, no, Ed. Oh,
it's
no.
It's the only sure way. He'll be dead in a year or two anyway.
Murder, Ed.
Listen to me now. Come here to the front room. Here. Now, this closet's got a heavy oak door. You wouldn't have a chance of breaking it down, now, would you?
No, of course not.
And look inside here. See this little hole in the wall? Well, the key will fit just right in there. Now, get this. After we've hidden the money, you tie me up in that chair real tight so I can't even move. And you lock yourself in this closet and drop the key down inside the wall through that hole. You get it? You see, when Sheriff Tuttle comes by tomorrow, he finds the old man dead, the money gone, and us helpless. And we blame the whole thing on Luke.
Yes, Edward, it seemed perfect. In a few hours, the box of money would be yours. After dinner, Mr. Blake retired and soon fell asleep. But there was no sleep for you, Edward Matthews. No. You had work to do. And now, at last, the time had come. You picked up the heavy iron stove poker and went to his room.
Someone there? Who's there? Here. No! Help!
In that instant, Edward, you committed murder. You dropped the poker and went at once to the hiding place of the money. You ripped away the bricks, tore open the box, and gathered up the bundles of bills. Then you hurried out to the spring house. In a matter of moments, the money was safely hidden under the big rock, and you were back.
Ida, come on. We gotta move quickly now. Get hold of yourself. You're trembling.
I'm all right, Ed.
Come on, then. Now put down that cigarette and tie me up. Here's the cord. There. That's enough. I'll tie my own legs. You better get some more for my hands. Yeah, this big chair's perfect. Heavy and easy to tie to. That's one leg. Come on, Ida. Come on. Start tying the cord to the back of the chair. Now hurry up.
Right, I'm hurrying.
Tie it now so it can't slip. Everything depends on this. If it looks like I could work loose, we'll be in real trouble.
I'll be careful.
Oh. Here are my hands. Loop the cord around my wrist. Tighter, Ida, tighter. There. This has got to look authentic. That's it. Now tie it and pull the knots hard. There. Got it?
Yes. Well, that's it, Ed. You better get loose by yourself.
Oh, good girl. Now get into that closet and lock the door. And you know what to do with the key. Ida. Are you all set? Ida. Oh, that's fine. Well, now we got nothing to do but wait. And tomorrow we'll be rich, Ida. Very rich.
Yes, Edward. You and Ida had nothing to do but wait. And your alibi for murder was flawless. But you who listen, lest you think fate unjust, a conspirator in evil, mark well the final entry. For in a few moments, I, Fate, will write for the last time in the record of Edward Matthews. When I have written, I will read from the Diary of Fate. The mighty ages of eternity are but the sum of trifling moments. And also it is true that destiny is shaped by seemingly inconsequential happenings. Little things. Yes, Edward, a broken bottle led you to murder and riches. And now you sit quietly in a chair, completely confident that nothing can happen to disrupt your plan, for your alibi is perfect. Luke Huggins, a man already dead, will be blamed for your crime. All you have to do is wait. And then, suddenly, panic grips you, Edward. For the first time you see it. Another little thing.
What was that? Something fell off the table. It... No. Ida!
Ed, what's the matter?
Ida, the key. Can you get it back? Can you get it out?
No, I can't. The key's way down inside the wall. What's the matter?
Your cigarette. Ida, you left it burning. It fell off the table.
Cigarette? Oh, no. Where is it? Can you see it?
Yes, it's on the old man's sweater. The one he left on his chair. It's burning. Ida is smoking.
Can't you do something? Can't you get to it?
No, I can't even move. These cords, the chair is so heavy, Ida. It's spreading.
No. I can smell it. I'll do something.
I can't move, Ida. It's on the curtains now. They're burning. Flames, they're blazing.
Help me. Get me out. Somebody stay here.
I've been so tight I can't move. I'm a witch rat.
Yes, Edward. The essential in your evil scheme was that both you and your wife were helpless. That was to have been your alibi. And instead, it was your death trap. And now it is time to close the book. Another entry has been duly noted on the pages of eternity. And again, justice has been served. In the case of Edward Matthews, as in the cases of all mortals, I, fate, am but the instrument of a plan. And the little things in life are the tools with which I work. A broken bottle lying in the road brought a man to murder. A smoldering cigarette brought him death. Ponder well the moral, you who listen, and remember, there is a page for you in the Diary of Fate.
The cast included Herbert Lytton, Virginia Gregg, Horace Murphy, Ray Erlenborn, Ivan Ditmars, and Hal Sawyer. Diary of Fate is a Larry Finley transcription, brought to you from Hollywood.